Interesting encounter last night by ComatoseSauce. I live in central New Jersey. Last night, it's about 10:15 p.m., and I'm walking my 4-month-old puppy around my apartment complex to let him do his thing and get ready for bed. Nothing out of the ordinary until we reach a back corner stretch of the complex. The complex is surrounded by woods, and at various times I've witnessed foxes, raccoons, deer, skunks, and possums. I have been told, but never seen, the presence of wolves in the area. Seeing as my pup is so young and paying attention to anything for more than 5 seconds is a challenge, it was weird when he came to an abrupt stop at this back corner nearest the woods. He sat calmly and without moving for a good 2 minutes. I'm just enjoying the nice night and figure there's something right at the edge of the woods that has caught his attention. After letting him sit and stare seemingly blankly into the woods, I give his leash a tug to keep us moving on this alleged walk. The second I tug, he starts barking like crazy. His cute, high-pitched barks strain his little vocal cords, and I've never heard him bark like this yet. Usually he will whine, but these were, to my knowledge, his first attempts at real barking. While I reflected on his lack of a bark and how cute and unintimidating it was, I figured something in these woods must really have his attention. At that moment, I heard this noise. Sounds like a human trying to make the sound of a rusty gate swinging open. That instant, the barking stopped. I immediately felt uneasy. There were no fences or gates in these woods, and even if there were, that sound was just not right. It came from a living thing. I tug my dog along, and we take about 3 steps. I feel something behind me. I glance over my shoulder and see what looks like the shadow of a man. The man was about 6 feet tall, standing about 10 feet into the woods. I drag my dog another 20 feet or so. I attempt to keep calm while looking over my shoulder in case I need to pick up my pup and book it. After rounding the curve and being completely spooked, I took a full turn to look back in the woods. Nothing. Okay, I was probably just imagining it, right? Had to be. But then I heard that same rusty gate sound, but instead of coming from the woods, like I had heard before, this time it seemed to be all around me. I glance in every direction and see nothing, but I feel this guy/thing around me somewhere. I drag my puppy straight home and try to forget about it. Was this weird guy just messing with me, or does this fit any behavior of a cryptid? Thanks. My experience. The following story has been edited for grammar and readability. It was in midday in summer 2004, and I was in the Austin, Texas area, around Round Rock. I was with a group of 5 friends, 2 of which I was very close with. We were all in our 20s. It was the weekend, and an evening of drinking on 6th Street awaited us. Before we went drinking, we had planned on either stopping by a Chinese buffet in North Austin, going to a half-price bookstore, or going to the movie theater near where another friend lived. We decided to stop by a grocery store. It was not H-E-B, it was smaller. We were talking, joking, and getting junk food, like chips and soda for the drive. We were standing at the checkout. My friends were engrossed with a story and trying to hit on the lady who was checking us out. She wasn't my type. I was wishing they would just finish because it was awkward standing there while they hit on her. I look past the checkout lady to another till and see a line of people. One of them catches my eye. He is a tall man wearing strange clothes, like Goodwill-style clothing that is 2 to 3 sizes too big for him. His outfit included corduroy brown pants, a polka dot shirt, and a belt that just wasn't right. As I am studying him, I realize he is wearing a wig. My friends are oblivious to oddly dressed guy because of cute checkout lady. I am totally engrossed by this guy, and I begin to wonder why he was wearing a wig and dressed like that. Oddly dressed guy turns around and looks right at me. His skin looked like a mask. At first, I just concluded that he must have been a burn victim, and I felt a pang of shame for staring at him. But then I noticed his eyes.